Welcome, Oklahoma science educators, to Amplify Science Spotlight Series on Classroom Slides. You're going to love this amazing resource. So, classroom slides are high-level PowerPoint or Google slideshows that Amplify has created for every lesson in our program. So it makes your classroom setup really easy. You go to Classroom Slides, you download them, and you're ready to present right out of the gate. As you see here, we have a lot of great images. These are not the old style PowerPoints that a lot of publishers used to give us as teachers, where we just had some bulleted items. Instead, we have everything you need to teach. So over here, you see an image with this handbook of animal eyes. Anytime students are engaging in text, those text images and all the subsequent pages that you need to teach the lesson are included, as well as the strategies such as look, think, pair, share, all these other strategies that are embedded as well. Anytime there's a video of a simulation or a video of an activity or modeling, we include those also embedded in the PowerPoints. Over here on the right, you see from this screen image, there's an actual page from the work the students are going to be completed. We also have images of the digital tools, the digital fill-ins that students would complete in a one-to-one environment. On the fly assessment. So here it tells me, here's my teacher action. This is in the notes section of our PowerPoints or our Google Slides, suggested teacher talk, and then just the assessment itself. So it's, once again, a clickable lesson plan that really makes instruction easy with our program. So with that, I'm going to jump over to show you where to find all these amazing, great resources. I'm Tom from Amplify. So with that, I'm here looking at second grade. A quick navigation tool. In your demo accounts, you can toggle between any grade level. So if I want to jump to third grade, I can do that as well. So now I'm going to go into this first unit. So we are unit-based. And so in balancing forces, students get to be civil engineers as they try to figure out how this train works. It's a magnetic levitation train, really cool modern science. And they're going to have to figure out how this train works in order to reassure nervous citizens that they feel comfortable riding this new technology. So here I can see chapter 1, why does the train rise? Now, the PowerPoints and the classroom slides are located deep in the lesson, right at the lesson brief level. So what you're looking at now is the chapter level. Further down, these are all the resources, planning for the unit, and reference materials and printable materials as well. Check those out when you have a chance. But I'm going to go right into a lesson. So I'm going to go to chapter 1, and I'm picking lesson 1.2 because lesson 1.1 is an assessment. So I'm going to go right, which you can still see what that slideshow is about, but it's pretty much just self-explanatory. But here, making an object move. So here's what we call my lesson brief. I have 3 activities: teacher introducing the problem, there's a student-to-student discussion, there's a hands-on activity, making blocks move. As you can imagine, this is about forces. And then we're going to share those observations from a teacher perspective. So we have some great resources for every lesson: the overview, materials and preparation that you would pull things out of our amazing kits, any differentiated strategies that you need to employ throughout the lesson, supporting EL students, any IEPs, or even those honor students. Standards, vocabulary, and unplugged means, can you teach this lesson without devices? But we're focusing today on those PowerPoint slides, right? Or those Google slides. We call them classroom slides. I'm going to come over here and I'm actually going to use the Google slides today. But you can download the PowerPoint. Both are editable. So I'm going to click on that. And as that's loading, I'm going to go back to my lesson. So remember, I had teacher introducing the problem, discussion, making blocks move, and sharing observations. So I'm going to go to this slideshow. I'm going to expand so you can see the notes section down here at the bottom. So these are links right to the pages in the notebook and a completed example of this classroom observation table you're going to complete throughout this lesson. So as a teacher, as I click through, I can see, oh, okay, I'm discussing initial ideas. Let me go into presenter view. So discussion initial ideas. So students now are going to take on this role. Real engineers invented floating trains. They're faster, use less energy, and you're going to be scientists of this kind investigating what can make things move, float, fall. And so we're going to introduce that think, pair, share routine in this classroom slide. What makes the train rise up off the track? You can see the visual there. What makes it float? What makes it come back down? So they're going to have these discussions. This is probing them for their understanding. And then what other questions do you have about the train? And it's okay to have additional questions. And so here's our unit question. This is the actual question on heavy cardstock you'd pull out from the kit and tape up on the wall. what can make an object move or not move? And we're going to focus, why does the train rise? So we're focusing just on that first chapter question. And to do that, we're going to look at making blocks move. As I click through this lesson, this is called an investigation. So students are going to actually manipulate objects. What makes an object start to move? Well, we're going to do some vocabulary observations using our 5 senses to learn about something. Here we have the making the blocks move notebook page they're going to complete. Here's the objects we pull out. Then we're going to share observations in classroom anchor charts. So this continues on throughout the lesson. So anytime you have a video, like here at the beginning, we have the video of the train. All I have to do is click play. The video is already embedded in my Google Slides and in my PowerPoint. Anytime there's a hands-on activity, we also provide, if I go a little further down, there's a video of a teacher modeling the activity. So robust, there we go. Robust activities are embedded. So it makes really an easy way to teach all of our lessons. So that's our classroom slides. Once again, you come into any of our chapters and any of our individual lessons. I'll go to the next lesson. They're located right under here under digital resources, and it becomes an easy click path for you to teach our lessons right out the gate. Thank you for joining, and I hope you appreciate the Spotlight series, and we look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.